Vlogmas day 6. It is 1:30. Just changed out of pajamas.
I'm tired.
And I woke up not feeling so well. And we have a couple of things going on this weekend. So I'm just resting up today and hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. On the productive side though, even though it's my day off, I managed to make 2 YouTube videos. One last night from Canyon Lights Taylor's version event. We got home late. I worked on the first part of the video, and by the time it was uploaded to YouTube, it was after midnight. Then when I woke up this morning, I worked on the second part of the video, which is just focused on the experience at Canyon Lights. And then this Vlogmas Day 6 video, I'll be working on it tonight to upload for tomorrow. So technically within the span of 24 hours, I would have worked on 3 videos. I'm so proud of myself. I'm not feeling well and okay, a little story time. A little story time about the experience at the Canyon Lights Taylor's version last night. I thought it was amazing. I think Kapilan Suspension Bridge Park, they did a great job. There was a lot of attention to detail. A lot of things that were incorporated so well in the park that you would think it was part of the original Canyon Lights decoration, but when you actually look closely and when you read, it's Taylor Swift related. They had things related to her song quotes throughout the park. They had a lot of bracelet creations. I think they had 6 different stations for photo ops. They had a lot of like the hearts like this. They had the Taylor Swift songs, like they have speakers throughout the forest, like in the trees, and so they were playing Taylor Swift songs on the main part of the park. Before you cross the bridge, they were playing songs there, and then when you cross the bridge where all the tree walk and the beautiful lights, they were playing instrumental songs. I wish I could have played in the background when I made the video specifically. Like I wish I had snippets of the songs, but I would have been at risk of copyright music if I uploaded it to YouTube. So unfortunately, you'll just have to use your imagination. But yeah, I thought they did a great job. I went with my parents and Brian. We ended up having dinner first there. It was actually quite busy, so the events, they were timed in half-hour time slots, and we arrived around 5:45, 6-ish. So we had to wait like about half an hour, 15 minutes for our turn to go at 6:30. And then once we were in though, we were like, okay, let's eat something first, and then we'll go out and go to the suspension bridge and explore the treetops. Yeah, so we were so lucky. Like karma was on our side that night. We get to the restaurant and they had a wait, and we didn't have any reservations. So we got to the person who was taking the names for the table. There was a fellow like right beside us, and you could tell he wasn't part of our group, and he was just hanging around there. And then the girl who was taking the name for the table, she said Sarah for 4, and then the guy piped up and he's like, they are Sarah for 4, meaning us. We're like, what? And so this fellow put in a Sarah for 4, presumably his family, but they decided to cancel. So in that moment, like, we were there at the same time as he was, and he gave us his table so we didn't have to wait. He's like, there's Sarah for 4, and then the lady's like, oh, okay, yeah, I think that's okay. And then I was like, well, I can be Sarah if you want. And I just gave the guy a high five, and I was like, thank you so much. And he's like, yeah, you're welcome, have a good night. So we didn't have to wait, we went right back in, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so cool, so cool. Dinner was awesome. If you haven't been to Capilano Suspension Bridge, highly recommend. You don't have to cross the bridge if you don't want to. Dinner was really good. I would recommend the dinner as well. The lineup to the bridge was actually quite long. We probably waited, I want to say like 20-30 minutes we waited, which was fine because traffic control to a suspension bridge, totally fine with. And it was just so festive, and being around people's energy, you know, everyone wanted to be there and everyone was in a good mood, and there's so many beautiful lights to look at, and you're out in nature. And maybe that's why I feel sick. Maybe I'm not really sick. Maybe it's just it's been a long time since I've been in like that cool, crisp weather for an extended period of time, that maybe my body's just like pushing toxins out. That's what we'll go with. Same with Brian, right? So I've been there before during Canyon Lights in a previous year, and I've also been there during the daytime. Nighttime, beautiful. Daytime, also beautiful, but a lot scarier because you can see down below. So at night, can't really tell how far. You can kind of hear the water going underneath you, but you can't really tell how deep it is. But daytime, you can see everything. You can see the rocks, the water, everything. So it's a little bit like, ooh. And Brian hasn't been there during the daytime, so I'll definitely have to take him. We ended up getting a year pass because the cost for a year pass is the same as the one-time pass, so no brainer. And it's good for 1 year. So we will go back. We want to go back and see Canyon Lights. It's open until like early January, I think. Just because last night it was just so busy and we didn't get to see everything that we wanted, and it was late at night and Brian had to work the next day, so we felt kind of not rushed, but we definitely made it to like, by the time we left, they were maybe like a couple minutes closing, like they were kicking people out. Now I'm curious how the first night of the concert will be. It's gonna be hectic downtown. I haven't touched it since our last update, and I need to eat some more. Okay. Talk to you later.